Think you know everything about pilots? Think again. Behind those aviator sunglasses and calm demeanor, there's a lot going on that most folks don't know about. These highly trained professionals have secrets that most passengers never hear about. From in-flight naps to hidden rules and even some emergency lingo, here are 10 shocking things you didn't know about pilots. Stick around to the end for a surprising fact that will change the way you see flying forever. Pilots sleeping on the job? It's called controlled rest, and it's not as crazy as it sounds. On long-haul flights, pilots are allowed to take controlled naps right in the cockpit. One pilot naps while the other keeps an eye on things, ensuring safety. Studies show these naps make pilots more alert during critical phases of the flight. Who knew a little shut-eye could make flying even safer? Ever noticed pilots eating different meals? It's not about hierarchy, it's to prevent both pilots from getting food poisoning at the same time. Airlines have a rule where pilots eat different meals to minimize risk. If one gets a bad batch, the other is still good to go. A simple precaution that could mean the difference between a smooth flight and an emergency landing. Pilots have their own set of emergency codes to communicate serious situations without causing panic. For instance, 7,500 means hijacking, 7,600 is for radio failure, and 7,700 signals a general emergency. These codes allow pilots to quickly and quietly inform air traffic control. So, next time you see a pilot tapping away, it might not just be routine. They could be sending out a silent cry for help. Many airlines have a strict no-beard policy for their pilots. It's not about corporate image, it's about safety. A thick beard can prevent an oxygen mask from sealing properly in an emergency. At 30,000 feet, a good seal on that mask can be the difference between life and death, so airlines often require pilots to be clean-shaven for a safer flight. Pilots can't just hop on a plane after a scuba diving trip. They've got to wait at least 12 to 24 hours to avoid decompression sickness. When underwater, the body absorbs nitrogen, which forms bubbles if you ascend too quickly. Reduced air pressure at high altitudes makes it worse. Pilots play it safe to avoid these hidden challenges. Pilots don't get paid for every minute they're on the job. They only start earning when the plane leaves the ground. Pre-flight checks, boarding, and taxiing are often unpaid. So, when you see a pilot waiting in the cockpit, they're probably not on the clock yet. They're just waiting to push that throttle forward and start earning their wings. Pilots have to pass rigorous medical exams at least once or twice a year. We're talking blood pressure, heart rate, vision, hearing, the works. Even minor health issues can ground them faster than a snowstorm in Chicago. Airlines are serious about their pilots being in tip-top shape. Flying a plane is demanding and they need to know their pilots are up to the task. Pilots have their own lingo, a universal language of aviation to avoid misunderstandings. Wilco means will comply, Pan-Pan signals urgency, and Mayday is for life-threatening emergencies. This special language ensures pilots and controllers worldwide can understand each other. No matter what language they speak on the ground, in the air, they're all on the same page. It's a crucial part of keeping everyone safe. Pilots have strict rules about alcohol, known as the 8-hour bottle-to-throttle rule. They must avoid alcohol for at least 8 hours before a flight, with some airlines imposing stricter limits. Even a little alcohol in their system can get a pilot grounded. Airlines conduct random alcohol and drug tests to ensure everyone's flying straight. It's all about safety in the skies. A fuel dump happens when a plane has to make an emergency landing shortly after takeoff. Fully loaded with fuel, the plane is too heavy to land safely. Pilots dump thousands of gallons of fuel to lighten the load. The fuel evaporates before hitting the ground, posing no environmental hazards. It's a necessary measure to prevent a crash. Well folks, there you have it. 10 shocking secrets of the pilot profession. From controlled naps to secret codes and even the occasional fuel dump, being a pilot is more than just pointing the plane in the right direction. Next time you're flying, appreciate the skill and dedication of those up front. Which of these pilot secrets surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you love aviation facts, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating insights. Safe travels.